Traveling all across the world, going to amazing places to hunt, well, that's probably one of my favorite things about what I get to do. And probably one of the things people ask me the most often is, what is it like traveling to some of these places? And honestly, it is absolutely amazing. And one of my favorite locations to go to, well, just so happens to be on the other side of the world, over to New Zealand. New Zealand is just a beautiful place. The scenery, everything about it is wonderful, and the people, they're truly some of the nicest people you will ever meet. Now, to top it all off, they have tremendous red stag, fallow deer, all sorts of hunting, and on this episode, well, we're highlighting the best of season 4, and one of my favorite hunts just so happens to be my New Zealand red stag hunt. Now, we were on the last day of our hunt. Now, we weren't actually supposed to be hunting anymore. This was supposed to be our travel day to get back to the Taupo airport and catch a flight to Auckland. Well, on the way in, Justin, John, and I, we missed our flight, so we ended up taking a rental car. Well, now we're thinking, if we decided to drive back to Auckland, we could hunt all day together, and we wouldn't have to even miss our flight. So we decided that's what we were gonna do.
We're still waiting on our stag. Chivalry's not dead, folks. We had the opportunity to shoot a stag. We asked Melissa if we should take it or she wanted to, and she insisted. I'm telling you, she insisted that we shoot our stag. We tried to be gentlemen. We tried to allow her to shoot, but she, being a good host as she is, she allowed us to do the killing first.
It's like a jungle in here. It's super thick. It's dark. Everything's got thorns, and it is hot. The only good thing is at least we don't have sun in here beating down on us, but this is some absolutely tough hunting, but it's really cool to be in here. Something totally different than I've ever seen in New Zealand before.
So the weather's been extremely hot for us, and like we've said, we've been doing a lot of climbing. So, I mean, it's been strenuous on the body. I mean, up and down every day and breaking a sweat and out of breath because we're at a high elevation. But the one thing that we were all kind of able to do, and I think we leaned on each other, and the laughs and the jokes kind of kept us mentally tough, and in the end, we've been successful. We're still waiting for one more stag, but tonight we're gonna make that happen.
Right now what we're trying to do is just get low so I can look in the trees and hopefully spot legs before we get up on things. The hardest part about trying to stalk around is trying to make sure you see them before they possibly see you. So we've got the wind in our favor. We're just kind of going through these trees, hoping to see something. I thought I saw legs up here, but there's nothing now, so we're just gonna keep going.
Now, Tony did not want to see me go home without a stag, and I was kind of the point, well, I had my chance. I was so happy that Justin and John had got theirs that I'm okay with it. But I still didn't fly 20-some hours to go home empty-handed, so if the opportunity came up, I was definitely gonna take it.
Is he a good one?
Yeah, funny we chased him this morning.
It was getting towards dusk, and I thought, it's over. We're heading back just the way it is. No joke, on our walk back, with literally probably 8-10 minutes left of shooting light, we saw a beautiful stag right through the tree. We dropped down, Tony said, there's a stag. I didn't even wait. I wasn't waiting to see if they're on them. I got down and I went straight into hunt mode.
Way to go, Melissa.
Last minute, we have walked all day. And we're just going back. It's almost dark. All I could see on that stag, he just barely poked his head up. Oh my goodness. I only had a short time. He made the noise and I knew it was game time. Holy smokes.
Wow.
You have got to be kidding. Unbelievable. Look at this. This is like a giant drop tine kicker. He's got stuff in it. Wow.
What a way to end the hunt.
Huge. Unbelievable. This has been such an awesome hunt. We have worked our butts off. We honestly have.
This is just a beautiful stag. I mean, we've been putting in so much time all week, and now, well, it's the last night. We don't have our cameraman here, but we made it work with us. So we got an awesome stag. One of them, we've seen him a couple of times this week. Just hadn't had a chance to get close, and just awesome. We're out here with Tony Punch. He has been working so hard with us. We've got a big crew of people out here. We made it work. Our persistence is what helped. I mean, it was all the way to the end, and we didn't give up, and it was literally the last 5 minutes of light, and we got this beautiful stag. I mean, I'm pretty sure this tops my other one, so pretty awesome. The 300 dropped it right in its tracks, shooting a Winchester ballistic silver tip, and the stag didn't go anywhere. So awesome to see. I love it, and boy, am I happy. Been out here with all the Field and Stream guys. We've had a blast this week. Everyone got their stags, fallow deer, we got rams, we got it all. Just an awesome time, and thank you guys for coming.
Thanks for having us, and thanks for capping it off with this fantastic stag. That was awesome.
Wow, unbelievable.
Sportsman's Alliance, our heritage, our fight, protecting hunting from coast to coast.
Did you know the Sportsman's Alliance led the ballot box campaign that defeated the Humane Society of the United States in Maine when they tried banning bear hunting in 2004 and once again in 2014? Just another fun fact showing you how sportsmen and women are helping make a difference. Now, leaving New Zealand, it is just an amazing place. The people, the memories, the animals, it was truly an experience of a lifetime. But coming up next, we're going to Nebraska, and we're meeting up with some of my good friends from Deer Meadows Outfitters, and we're going out in below zero weather for mule deer. Hunting mule deer, it is awesome. And I've hunted them in all different weather, all different places, but on this hunt in Nebraska, it was downright freezing. In fact, Scott said he wasn't getting out of the car until it got above zero. Well, in that case, we probably weren't gonna be moving anytime soon. Well, we spotted a beautiful mule deer, and we decided we've gotta tough it out, we're gonna make the stock, and we're gonna do our best to get in close. Scott actually peeked up, got right to the top, and he gave me the signal, come on up. They're right there. So I decided to sneak in. I got right next to him.
Got the young buck spotted right on the opposite hill. He's up higher than the rest. Let me slide up here. We'll get set up.
You think that bigger buck's down below him?
He's got to be down below him. If we can keep from scaring out that younger buck, then we should be in the money.
Okay.
Smaller bucks started kind of moving around and getting antsy like mule deer do. He kind of looked over our way and just started walking off. And I thought, perfect. This is exactly what we need to happen, because as he walks off, hopefully the rest will follow. Well, Scott also had another trick up his sleeve that I wasn't even aware of. Now, Scott has what he calls is a mule deer call, and it's just kind of a softer call that will kind of pique their curiosity.
The mule deer call is something new that we developed last year, and I just kind of experimented with it, and we've developed it and actually have a mule deer call for mule deer only. And they do have a different sound. And yes, you can call mule deer, as you know, you can see. It's a softer tone, and it's not loud and in your face, but it's really, during the rut, they're really responsive to it. Okay, here we go. Good shot.
That was awesome. Hey, way to go with the mule deer call. Oh,
Right.
I couldn't even feel my fingers hardly. I was trying to keep them moving.
What a stud. He's a great buck.
Thank you very much.
Oh, man.
Deer Meadows Outfitters.
Deer
does it
Meadows.
again.
All right, let's get our stuff and go find him. Oh, man.
There he is.
Look at that.
What an awesome deer.
Ooh.
And I even thought that I could see. Holy, let me set this right. Wow. Look at this buck. He's huge. That is so awesome. Look at the mass on this. Just nice deep forks. This is my biggest mule deer ever, and you called him in for me. I've called in bear, I've called in whitetails. This is the first mule deer I've ever called in. That was really awesome setup.
Nice and thick. Yeah, it worked out great.
It really did. Just a beautiful deer. We're out here with Deer Meadows Outfitters. It's been just an incredible hunt. It is 8 degrees right now. Coldest hunt I've ever been on, but we've toughed it through it. We've been putting in lots of stocks. Got this beautiful, just awesome buck out here, and it really did work out great. Well, thank you so much. It's
you're
been
welcome.
an awesome hunt. I really enjoyed it.
Great shot.
This segment was brought to you by Boss Buck. For the most user-friendly and dependable feeder on the market, choose Boss Buck feeders. Now you're getting serious. Winchester Deadly Passion is presented by Cuddy Back Digital. More deer, fewer blanks. Hard-hitting Easton Arrows. Golden Triangle Whitetail. Winchester, celebrating 150 years of legendary excellence. Scent Killer Gold with Hunt Dry technology. Apply it, dry it, and go hunt. Rage Broadheads, leading the evolution in lethal technology. Convergent Hunting Solutions, where experience, innovation, and passion meet. Sportsman's Alliance, protecting hunting from coast to coast. Engel Coolers, the original high-performance cooler company. And Moose Utility Division, your leader in ATV, UTV accessories.
Traveling to a place like Newfoundland, well, it is quite an adventure. But once we arrive, what I love about it is the fact that you've got a black bear tag, you've got a chance for woodland caribou and moose. And on this trip, well, I was going to be going after moose, and I was going to be trying to get my very first woodland caribou as well. Now, the tough part is, well, it's getting around and trying to get to high points to glass these moose. Once you get up high, you will simply be amazed at the number of moose out there.
So I think they set up right here. When we were on that mountain there last day we were out, we saw them right over there, the 3 cows were. So maybe still there, maybe back, but I think he could be there. So we're going to call the windows this way. And there's a lot of woods there from behind them, so we just sit up right here and could come from anywhere, right?
We were out calling and trying to make it work. Well, all of a sudden, and we thought we heard something.
Did you hear it?
It sounded like a branch or something. When you think you hear something, well, there's nothing else out here. It's probably something coming. So we ended up switching, moving all the way around 180 degrees, and we were set up. We could hear him just walking and walking. And the next thing I see are antler tips. Then he just keeps coming and coming, and he's swaying, and he gets out there.
I cannot believe how close he came up there. Oh, he must have been 15 yards away. That is awesome. That is great, Colin. Oh, they are so big, and when you see them at that range, I mean, I bet he was inside 20 yards.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Oh, you made a good shot. Oh, there he is. Wow.
Wow, what a beautiful moose. Oh, look at the paddles on
Look at the
that.
paddles on that fella, boy.
Wow.
Oh my God.
What a beautiful moose. Well, we've been up here in Newfoundland hunting with the Efforts Hunting Adventures, and it has just been an amazing trip. We've got an absolutely beautiful moose. This area has just been full of moose. We've seen moose, caribou, just had a great setup. We've had a wonderful guide. Eddie, this has been just a blast. I've really enjoyed it.
This segment was brought to you by Convergent Hunting Solutions. Try their electronic game calls today, featuring Bluetooth technology to work right with your smartphone. Winchester Deadly Passion is presented by Winchester, celebrating 150 years of legendary excellence. Matthews Archery, catch us if you can. Field and Stream, where traditions begin. ScoutLookWeather.com. Download the free ScoutLook hunting app for your smartphone. Rangemaster Trailers, luxury gone rugged. Master Hand Milling, revolutionizing the range. Reinhardt, the best archery targets in the world. Garmin, enhance your outdoor adventures. Winchester, the American legend. Sure Shot Jewelry. Check out the Melissa Bachman collection today. And Boss Buck, for the most user-friendly and dependable feeder on the market. Now you're getting serious. Closed captioning is brought to you by Cuddyback Digital. Upgrade to Cuddyback and your images will never look better.
When it comes to an archery whitetail hunt, one of my favorite places to go is East River, South Dakota with Cody Warren. Now this is a self-guided hunt. We go out there and it is so rewarding to put up those stands, put in the time, and just see one buck after another. So as the days are winding down, it was nice and early in the morning, and I saw a buck coming through the trees. I just gave a soft grunt, and he started coming right to my decoy. But it's still super dark, and I'm thinking, we've gotta wait, gotta wait. Finally, it's shooting light, and I still can't shoot this deer. My pin is so dark, I can't see. The thing is, we've been sitting in a pitch black blind all morning, and now I've got a monster buck in front of us. In fact, all I can see are brow tines. This deer has, it looked like brow tines that were 1.5 feet long. They were huge. They were as high as the rest of his rack, and there was no question. This was a shooter. I love big brow tines, and this buck had it. So as he's looking around at my decoy, he kept just sinking my heart because he'd start walking away, and I thought, it's over, it's gone, I'm not gonna get a shot. And then he'd turn back and come to our decoy. And that's why you want a good decoy, because it was holding him. And the most important thing I did one soft grunt to bring him in, and then no more sounds. As he was right there, we're talking 10 yards, I never made a peep because I didn't want that deer to know I was in the blind. I was trying to get set up and figure out how to light up my pin. Finally, I decided it's been shooting light and I need to make the shot or I'm gonna lose it. He takes off, and to sit there for that long in the morning, waiting for it to all come through, I was beyond ecstatic. I was so happy. An absolute giant. I was shaking so bad. I could barely even get to full draw this time, but it looked like it went in right behind his shoulder. It
took off. I thought he was gonna tip over right here, but my guess is he's just right in this tree line. Just a beautiful buck, came right into the decoy. Awesome. Look at the size of these tines. What a beautiful buck. I'm pretty sure his brow tines, almost everything is about the same length. Just a beautiful deer. And to know that once again, I was out here putting in my own time, scouting, putting up blinds, and I made it happen. And by the looks of it, well, it definitely paid off.